A staggering revelation has emerged. A quarter of physics departments in UK universities are teetering on the brink of closure. This alarming situation has been highlighted by the leaders of these departments, who are sounding the alarm about a national crisis in the field of physics, primarily driven by severe funding challenges. According to a confidential survey conducted by the Institute of Physics, IOP, an unsettling 26% of department heads indicated that their programs could face closure within the next 2 years. Furthermore, a significant 60% of respondents anticipated a reduction in course offerings. This trend is compounded by the fact that 4 out of 5 departments are implementing staff layoffs, with many contemplating mergers or consolidations. Senior physicists have characterized this as a critical threat to the future success of the UK in various scientific domains. One department head expressed deep concern, stating, "Our university is grappling with a £30 million deficit. Recruitment of new staff has been halted, and morale among existing staff is plummeting. Despite these challenges, my colleagues continue to deliver quality education under increasing pressure. I fear we are nearing a breaking point." Professor Daniel Thomas, who chairs the IOP's Forum for Heads of Physics Departments and leads the School of Physics and Mathematics at the University of Portsmouth, described the survey results as extremely concerning for the UK's leadership in vital scientific areas. He emphasized, "Physics is the foundation of all technological progress. This has been true historically and will remain so in the future. Many of the UK's strategic priorities, including advancements in quantum technology, photonics, space exploration, green technologies, data science, defense, and nuclear science, rely heavily on a skilled workforce of physicists. If we fail to cultivate the next generation of physicists, we are undoubtedly jeopardizing our nation's standing in the world. This is a significant worry. To prevent what they term irreversible damage, the IOP is urgently calling for government intervention. They are advocating for increased funding to support existing laboratories and research facilities, as well as the establishment of an early warning system to identify departments at risk of closure. Additionally, they seek measures to alleviate the pressures affecting the recruitment of international students. Looking ahead, the IOP is pushing for substantial reforms in higher education funding to ensure that universities can cover the full costs associated with teaching critical subjects like physics. Sir Keith Burnett, the IOP's president and a former chair of physics at Oxford University, remarked, "While we recognize the financial constraints faced by the government, it would be irresponsible not to raise the alarm about a national capability that is essential for our well-being, competitiveness, and national security. We are heading towards a precipice, but there is still time to prevent a crisis that could result in not only lost potential, but also the complete shutdown of numerous physics departments." He added, "The future of physics researchers and talented students lies in our hands. If we do not take immediate action to stabilize, strengthen, and sustain this invaluable national asset, we risk leaving them without the support they need." Professor Thomas pointed out that the declining value of domestic tuition fees, coupled with a drop in international student enrollment, is exacerbating the financial strain, particularly on smaller physics departments. He warned, "This trend will lead to a concentration of physics education in fewer locations, undermining efforts to broaden access to the subject. Consequently, disadvantaged groups may miss out on opportunities to study physics, which is a critical issue that we must acknowledge." In response to these concerns, a government spokesperson stated that funding for public research and innovation is set to increase by over £22.5 billion annually by 2029 to 30, representing a 3% real terms increase compared to 2025-26. They added, "Our commitment of £86 billion for public research and development through 2030 will empower the UK's prestigious universities to continue making groundbreaking discoveries." But here's where it gets controversial. Are these funding increases enough to truly address the looming crisis in physics education? What do you think? Are we doing enough to support our future scientists, or are we risking a significant setback in our scientific capabilities? Share your thoughts in the comments.